Right, so hi everybody. Um, Feeling inspired to post a video, but now that I'm here, I'm just kind of feeling a little bit scared. Um, but yeah, what I'd like to talk about is kind of feels like there's been a lot of people recently talking about the nature of the self, and that's not new, obviously, but what feels like it's a little bit new is a kind of people talking about it coming from the direction of more traditional Western philosophy, and which is really cool. And it's kind of like it's like the two traditions, the Eastern tradition and the Western tradition of thought, are kind of tunneling towards each other a little bit. And I've just got a few thoughts about it that might be helpful, hopefully. And so yeah, I guess the first thing I want to talk about is we've got this idea of the way we traditionally think about reality, or the way science thinks about reality, is it starts from the mapping point of physical reality. And so there's Cartesian coordinates and coordinates and locations and things that place things within reality, and then measurements are made, and because Western philosophy started from that point of view, and Western science has started from that point of view, it kind of means that consciousness and experience has inevitably been placed in that context. So it's kind of tacked on to that started off mapping physical reality, and then consciousness has been kind of tacked on to that as a part of that, as a kind of an outgrowth of that. And yeah, it feels like this this question of the order of cause and effect between mind and physical reality is not settled, and it kind of feels like there's a lot of people out there talking about mind, more and more as reality being a projection of the mind rather than physical reality being the cause, and mind and consciousness, or consciousness being the effect. And so I guess if we assumed that was true, that mind was the cause and physical reality was the effect, then what would that mean about the way we think about reality, about the way we kind of map reality? Because if consciousness is the starting point, then how do we make that the starting point of the mapping kind of thing? And so I just wanted to give my 2 cents regarding that, my 2 cents worth. So basically it kind of seems like we've got all of these different minds in the universe, on the planet Earth, like 4 billion minds or whatever. And if it's the case that consciousness is primary, then somehow these 4 billion minds are the primary. There's something primary about them. And then, if that's the case, what is the physical reality? And it seems like if minds were the primary, or consciousness was the primary driver or causative agent, then physical reality somehow becomes like the sandwich between the different experiences. So there's my experience, and then there's your experience, and I can't experience your experience. But what there is in between us is this thing called physical reality, which is kind of like this communicating medium that connects us. And so we kind of, and the only way we know about each other's existence is through physical reality, or this thing that seems to be physical reality. And so if mind is the primary agent, then physical reality is a communicating medium between minds. That's the part that it plays. And so that's kind of what I wanted to say. So anyway, thank you for that. Thanks for listening. I've got a website called number two of one.net. So go and check that out if you want. And there's also a Facebook page called You and I Are Two Aspects of One Reality, which you can get to via my own Facebook profile, which is Peter Sillifant. Thanks and have a great day.